Hello, sports card investors, and welcome.
No, that's not right.
No?
That's not right. No. We got to work on that. I'm here at the Front Row Card Show with my wife, Kim, and today, for the first time ever, we're setting up at a card show together as my husband and wife. We're going to see how this goes. All right, so I put all the cards out.
Okay.
I've got the more valuable cards kind of back towards us here.
Okay.
A little more affordable as you go down in the showcases.
Is that just to catch people's eye going by, or like why?
Well, you generally want the more valuable cards closer to you.
Oh, this is a security play.
A little bit security, and it's just kind of what's expected.
Okay.
Like deeper in the showcase is the more valuable cards.
Okay.
But I got a nice assortment. I got all three major sports.
Got it.
I think we're ready for our first customer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We're gonna find out.
This gentleman over here is waiting. Come on up here, sir. Good to see you again, man. Good to see you again.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Ollie.
So when you're a dealer at the shows, sometimes people come up, they want to sell to you. Sometimes people want to come up, they want to buy. Sometimes people want to trade. This gentleman says he wants to trade. Okay, so Fuentes, so this guy is smart right now because if you watched our top 5 cards recently, he was in the top 5 cards.
Okay.
His cards are peaking right now. But it
So
is
when
a nice
you see
card.
a card like this, do you instantly know like what the comps are? That like lives in your brain?
No, not this one.
Okay.
No, I need to look this up in Market Movers.
Okay.
So what did you have in mind on this?
Right now, I'd probably say, what do you value that at, and how close can I get to that Christian McCaffrey if we did that for that?
How about the Fuentes and you give me $20 cash for the Christian McCaffrey?
How about 15 cash?
$15 cash? You drive a hard bargain. Okay, there you go. That sounds good. We'll do that. Since you're a Christian McCaffrey fan, since you're from the Bay Area, we'll make that happen for you.
I only had 15 cash, so that's why I said 15.
Well, that sometimes negotiating
worked
from a
out.
desperate point is your best negotiating. If all you got's $15, then you got to make the deal happen for that, right? Awesome. Good to see you, man. Yeah, good doing a deal.
Nice to meet you. Now, when you're looking at a card like this that's not graded, is
Yep.
part of your thought process that you would eventually get it graded, and that's part of the value to you? Is that you could somehow earn more value later on?
It can be. This one I didn't evaluate right now for grading. Sometimes if somebody has a raw card that they bring up to me like this, that I'm thinking, oh, I would see about getting that graded, I'll pop it open, I'll take a lot of looks of it under the light and try to see. I didn't bother with this one because he's a Braves player who's hot right now.
Okay, so it's
And
liquid
so
to you.
this one I would be better off flipping it either in the store or at a Cards HQ trade night soon. Like
it.
while he's still got
So
the
you're not gonna
momentum.
bother to
I'm
grade
not
it?
going to bother to grade it because
Got it.
this one would go off to grading for 4 months before it comes back.
Okay.
And hopefully he's still playing great then, but you don't know. So this one, whereas other cards, I would definitely be a lot more intentional about that. That's a good question though. $5?
Where did you get them all from?
I bought them.
You bought them all. Are you going to make money if we buy them from you for $5?
Yes, and I'm probably gonna buy more packs.
Yes, sir, you are.
You bought all of them for $5? You bought all of them?
Yes, I bought all of these for 10.
Oh, you bought all of them for $10.
He bought packs.
I bought
Oh, you
3
bought packs.
I
I
bought
got
3
you.
packs.
You bought 3 packs. So what are you trying to sell them for?
Oh, this one, these 2, I'll sell you these for 10. And the rest of them, I'll sell you for 5.
All right, so you're trying to take a little bit of a markup here. You're trying to sell these for 5 and then those for 10. Is that your plan? So you're gonna make $5 profit, and then you're gonna buy more packs.
Yes.
I mean, that seems like a pretty good plan. I'll tell you what. Let me see what I got. Hold on. All right, I got $5. What can I get for $5?
These 4.
Those 4 for $5? Okay, you know what? Deal. Let's do it. There you go.
Good
there
job.
you go. Look at that. You're gonna go buy another pack now?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds good. All right, look at that. This is the, look at that pickup right there. Amazing. There we go.
Which I was asking on this one here.
I'm 1200 is my ask on that. You want to see it. So obviously just because of the,
I've got
because of
this
the,
best hits to 15. I grabbed it from y'all a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Actually.
this one just obviously has got the ridiculous patch. It's to 5. His like higher numbered dynasty stuff goes for like 600 with like, you know, much more plain patches.
Yeah.
So I was, since that's lower numbered and the Tomahawk, I'm asking $1,200 for it. See how that's like a piece of the Braves Tomahawk from the jersey, and it's numbered to 5, so it's a nice, like, premium card.
Have you, how much you bought this for? Like in your mind?
Yeah.
I think this is probably the most like mystifying part of this hobby to me is somehow you seem to know what you bought every one of these cards for.
Yeah, most
and that
of them.
just like, and the boys do it too. Harrison and Reese can tell you every single card they have and how much they spent on it.
Yeah, I remember the deals. I remember
it's
when
amazing to me.
I did that as part of a trade at the Cards HQ trade night last month. I traded a Michael Harris Jr. Super Fractor Bowman Platinum. I got that. I got 3 other cards.
Are you, like, writing it down
I
somewhere?
remember kind of what I valued them all at.
No, just
I have a
in your
log.
head.
I have a log.
Okay.
But this is
mostly it's just-
this is the real log, baby, right
Yeah,
here.
it's
Right
amazing.
here.
Well, in the store about a month ago.
Oh, that's cool too.
I got a CJ Stroud to move and traded it in for y'all's store credit.
Yeah.
In a 10 and got
And you got that?
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
Oh, that's
We
a
work
patch in
right
there?
across the street from you guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so we're always
Yeah, that's a game, and the Luminary, that's probably game used. Yeah, that's game used too. So that's a piece of game used jersey. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
y'all
Sweet
the best.
card.
No, I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
What do you have on this Cooper here?
I don't know. I forget that one.
Yeah.
That one got thrown in on a trade deal. The negative, I want to say it was a couple $100.
Okay.
I can look it up real quick if you're interested.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell you what I can do. So check this out. We just updated the Market Movers app. It's got a scanning feature in it right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I use that. That's
And it-
clutch.
Yeah. Well, the update actually, the update's not out to the public yet.
Let me know.
So it says maybe the purple rainbow. I don't think it's the purple rainbow because it's not purple enough. But I'm going to hit view all results and show all variations. I think it's that one, right? The blackout variation. See, that just is like the easiest way to figure out what your card is.
Okay.
So last sale on that was 160. So I'd ask for 160 on it. Ask for last sale.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Look at that. What's your impression? What do you think that card's worth? What's your impression of that card looking at it?
Well, I know that these downtowns are a big deal because Reeves talks about them all the time.
Yes.
So I got that part.
Yes.
And Patrick Mahomes, I kind of know who that is.
Yes.
So I feel like both of those things are in favor of this. It's not
Yes.
graded, but it's
not
numbered
great.
to 10.
It's numbered to 10. So what does that make it? What kind of downtown does that make it?
I didn't know there was going to be a test.
Yes. It has a specific name.
I have no idea. You tell me.
Well, we just talked about this. It's a gold
Numbered to 10?
number to 10. See, it's a gold color.
Well, I said that. That was a trick question. I'm the one who said it was numbered to 10. All right, I don't know.
What do you think it's worth?
$1,500.
That's gonna be on the low. I'll buy it from you for $1,500. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? All right, let's use the Market Movers raw scanner. So it found the regular downtown. So what we're gonna do is view all results and go down to where it says the gold downtown. You see that?
Oh, wow.
You see what that recently sold for
I
right
was
there on the
very
screen?
wrong.
Yeah, you're very wrong.
Okay.
You're very wrong. Yeah, only one sale ever, and that was the sale right there. You can see in Market Movers.
Wow.
I'll give this back to you guys. I'll pass
Okay.
on that.
Thank you very much. Nice meeting you. Appreciate it. I want to say those are maybe around $500. Let me take a quick look. So that's a cool card because that's an old card, 1981 Topps, from his playing days, but that's also one that he's now autoed. So the combo of that being autoed, kind of adds a little bit of value to it. So it's like a PSA authenticated, and Market Movers went for 170. This one's a 5 with an auto authentic, so it might be worth a little bit more than that, but probably not a ton more than that, so it might be a little high in my price. 260, 286. There's an 810, 261. Okay, yeah, I was a little high on my price on that. 710 auto. Yeah, so this one would actually be about 200. And the Manning? This is kind of a one of a kind. I don't think I've ever seen any of these sell. The orange ink on it's pretty cool. I would do, if you're gonna do cash, I would do the pair 650 cash. You wanna do that? Okay, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Awesome. Good doing a deal with you. Thank you very much. Oh, that's really nice. Freddie Freeman. That's pretty cool.
I was wondering what you were on your studio.
1,200 on that. So that's an out of 5. Obviously a super cool patch with a tomahawk.
So how does it affect things that he's not on the Braves anymore?
Well, so it's a good question, right? So if it were a rookie card, it wouldn't really matter. Like Freddie Freeman rookie stuff, doesn't matter what team he's on today, people always want the rookie stuff. However, it's not a rookie card. You know, it's several years into his career. So that means that your audience for this card, since he's no longer on the Braves, is really going to be a Braves collector. Now, the nice thing is, since Freddie Freeman did win a World Series with the Braves, there's a lot of people in Atlanta that still collect his cards, even though he's no longer with the team. So
does it affect the price, like the?
I would
market
say it impacts the desirability a little bit. Like if he continues to do well with the Dodgers as he's been doing, wins another ring or whatever, you'll see his rookie stuff go up. You'll see some of his Dodgers stuff go up, and then like a 2020 card you'll see go up, but maybe not quite to the same extent because it's a little bit more of a collector card. I think I'll pass on that one, but super cool card. Yeah.
Are there any comps?
I don't know if there's any comps to the, let me see if there's any comps to the out of 5 for you. His normal dynasty stuff that's like out of 15 or out of 25 tends to do like around 600. That's the out of 5 tomahawk, so that's what I had that, you know, obviously higher price. Let me see if I can find anything. I don't see anything really with a comparable patch. This one is part of the Braves tomahawk. It sold for $11.24 last season. All the other stuff, I mean, you can get his out of 5 stuff for anywhere between about like 500 and 900, but it's all just like standard jersey patches. I'm trying to see if any of his other tomahawk stuff is sold. Yeah, I don't really see a direct comp on it of like that card design. Like those are the more common ones, right? Yeah. So those ones will typically do between 500 and 900. But then to see like the, you know, the tomahawk gets a premium. Like this one just did 721, for example, you know? But that one's definitely worth a little bit of a premium, so that's why I had it up there.
Thank you for letting me look at it.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. How's it going?
Good. Are you be interested in either of those?
What do you think about that
Caitlin
card?
Clark, that's cool.
It's a neat one, isn't it?
$199.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the groovy design.
Yeah.
That's one of the short prints from WNBA Prism.
Yeah, that's a fun
Yeah.
card.
No, I'm probably good at the moment. I appreciate it.
Okay, no problem.
I got a decent amount of Caitlin Clark stuff.
I see that, yeah, thank you.
I like her a lot, but I got a good amount of
All
it.
right, thank you.
Thank you. Hey, buddy, what's up? What's that? You're just checking it out?
Yeah.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
What kind of cards do you like to collect?
I like basketball.
Any basketball. Who's your favorite player?
Chase.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
Have you heard of him?
Easy for you to say. No.
I got this one. I don't know what that's worth. I could look it up.
Yes, please.
You want me to look that one up? Let me see what that one's worth. Let's see if I can just
It's kind of a cool
see if I can
looking
use
one.
the picture scanner, see if it can find this one. The market movers. Yeah, there you go.
CC.
Yeah, so I think that's that one. I think that's the Shining Stars Asia Red and Yellow. I think that's that. All right, that's about a $5 card. I want to give it to you. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I know you're a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander fan, so you enjoyed that.
We're gonna go get home.
There you go.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, for sure. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
Enjoy the card show. There you go. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How about you?
Good.
Yeah, are you buying?
I'll take a peek. I'm more into trading if you want to do a trade. Oh, you got a white sparkle pack?
Drake Mayer.
Okay, what is that?
You can get these special packs. These are select white sparkle. So they can have a very valuable card in it. All the cards are short printed.
Okay.
They would give you these packs either as redemptions or trade-ins for other types of cards. You can buy them sometimes on their website, like with Panini points. It's like kind of a high-end pack.
Okay.
How much does this go for?
I think like 300.
$300. It's expensive because this is 2024 football. So that's the year of a lot of really good quarterbacks. Drake May, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., JJ McCarthy. That's why it's valuable. I'll probably pass on that. Thank you though. Appreciate it.
If you want to see some of my stuff.
Sure, I'll take a peek. Numbered out of 10, that's pretty cool. Are you looking to sell or trade?
Maybe trade.
Maybe trade?
Mostly stuff.
Mostly sell? I'd probably be more interested in trade
Oh yeah, I can do that.
if there's something you wanted to trade for.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Like, in your brain, what are you doing?
So I'm looking through here. I'm looking for cards that I think others will have interest in next time I set up at a show or at Cards HQ Trade Night.
Okay,
So
the
I'm
idea
looking
for you is to find something you can sell again relatively quickly?
Correct.
Or
I'm
trade?
looking mainly for big players.
Okay,
So like he wouldn't qualify as much,
okay.
but like Jason Tatum is a
Yep.
bigger player. But that's a good card, but that's also not like a card. It's like not a rookie, not the best set in Mosaic or Phoenix rather.
Okay.
So like not a card I'm super excited about. So I'm just kind of scanning to see what I'm excited about. I pulled out the Justin Herbert
Okay.
because everybody,
It's a big name.
football is just always hot. Cards HQ, everybody wants football all the time.
Okay.
And he's a big name football. And that's a decent card. It's an out of 10. So anytime you got a card that's an out of 10, people always like it.
What do you think of this card?
I like that one. That's a,
I found that somewhere.
so that's a aftermarket auto, right? So what
think
that means is that it came out of the pack not autographed, and then someone had him autograph it in person.
But then
How
they
can you
proved
tell
it's
that?
real.
And then they proved it's real with PSA, and it's an auto grade of 10, not a card grade, just an auto grade of 10.
Oh,
Right,
Why
right.
wouldn't they grade the card?
They probably didn't think the card was perfect.
Okay.
They probably think there's some like little defect on the card that, yeah, like that corner right there. So the card would not have graded a 10. So they probably thought instead of it being like, let's say hypothetically, the card were to grade an 8, which it might because it's also a little off center, left to right there.
Okay.
So they probably were like, instead of getting it card grade 8, auto grade of 10, it's better to just get auto grade of 10. That way it looks like a 10.
And they can ask for that, so they knew to say,
Yeah.
just grade the auto, not the card.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and so that's what they did. That's why up here it says trading card. It doesn't say the name of the card. Every other PSA you look at, like this one says the name of the card.
Yeah. Okay.
This one only says trading card.
Just because they look at the auto. Okay.
Just because,
Cool, thank you.
just because they didn't grade the card at all. They didn't even authenticate the card. They just got the auto done.
Okay.
So that was somebody who got it done at a signing or at the baseball game and just said PSA authenticate the autograph.
Cool.
Which
Thank
can
you.
still be fine. That's what these are. But these ones I actually had both the card and the auto graded. But these are ones where it was signed after the fact by the player. It didn't come out of the pack that way either. So that's why you can always tell it's PSA DNA certified. It's and you look at it that way. If it came out of the pack with the autograph on it, it's not necessarily gonna be PSA DNA certified. So the PSA DNA kicks in. It can be. It depends. So like this one is PSA DSA. So if you get the auto grade on it, you're going to get that as well. But if it says trading card, or you don't get the card grade, you just get the auto grade. It may be a situation where the person signed it after.
So is that aftermarket signature technically more valuable? Because, I mean, it seems like more
No,
work
it's
went
less
into that.
valuable. It's less valuable.
I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's less valuable if the player. People place a premium on cards that come out of the pack autographed. If it came out of the pack without an autograph and then the player later autographed it, in an ultra modern card, we're talking, it's different for vintage, but for an ultra modern card, it's going to be less valuable.
That seems counterintuitive to me because I feel like if somebody went to the trouble of showing up somewhere and getting a player to sign it, then that is by definition the only time that happens. So it's almost like more unique.
People don't consider it to be a true signed card. They don't consider it to be, because it's like it wasn't signed out of the pack. It wasn't signed. It didn't come out of the pack signed. So they're like, it wasn't a true signed card. It was a true non-signed card that somebody had to sign. So it's less valuable.
You say so.
Yeah. That's a little
Right,
strange
you
too,
agree with me?
'cause It's like,
Okay.
oh, he's
He and I would
touching
like to speak to the
card
manager.
Versus when they're handed 500 cards in a row.
Right,
it's
that's what
like,
I'm
boop,
saying.
boop, boop.
Right. Okay.
So here's one. This was graded out of the pack. So that was graded. You can often tell in the card design, if it came out of the pack graded, there's normally a spot on the card, sometimes there is, where it's white or blank for the player to sign it because it was designed to be signed. This card was not designed to be signed this way.
He just found a spot.
He just found a spot and signed it after the fact. And it can get confusing because there are, out of Heritage, there are auto cards. So like there's red ink autos and stuff that you can get out of Heritage that would be signed in a similar location, but it was signed coming out of the manufacturer that way. So you have to, I know it's a little,
No, it's
It's a little confusing. And when you're looking at a card, it's like, oh, that's a Gem Mint 10.
Right.
Well, it's only an auto grade Gem Mint 10. You got to look auto grade. So the whole thing can be a little bit confusing.
And I guess if they sign the card, they know that 100% that's real.
Right.
They're doing their best to say
Correct.
that that's real.
Correct. That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Gotcha.
So that's part of it too. These three are probably the three that I like the most. So if you wanted to do a trade on any of those or all of them, I'd be interested in doing that potentially.
At this stage in this negotiation, you already know what you think these are worth.
I don't. So
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to see like if he's interested in anything first,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna ask him if he knows if he's got a price in mind on those three.
Okay.
And then basically what I'm gonna do is if his price sounds accurate to me, I'm probably just gonna kind of go off of it. If it sounds like it might be a little high, then I'm going to look it up to verify.
It's very scientific.
Whisper to
So-
her and try to come up
so-
with a number. You're a team together.
Yeah, the kids are amazing. The entire hobby is like astonishing to me because the kids, in particular my kids, you like the fact that you can remember what you think this card is worth, what you bought it for, what you're willing to sell it for. It's such a great exercise
They
for
have
them.
great guesses even on cards that aren't theirs.
Yeah.
'Cause
And the
they'll just know one of
negotiation
one.
skills with the grown-ups. You negotiate with the grown-ups all the time. You're
He's
not
learning.
and you're not scared.
I'm better now.
It's great, right? It was hard at first. Yeah.
It's an important life skill.
It's good. But you're good. You
right,
got the eye
go for it. You
contact.
got it.
You're doing
this
it.
at 100, this at like 45, and this is for this at 45 too.
That at how much?
45.
Okay.
It's at 40.
So this sounds completely right to me at 45 because this is his rookie Cooper Cup, his 2017 Optic, the rookies in a PSA 10. So to me, that can't. I'm not without having to even look that up. I know that 45's got to be in the ballpark of that card because it can't. It's a PSA 10 rookie of a star receiver. It's not that great of a card. It's the rookies. It's an insert, but it's got to be in the ballpark because it can't be worth much less than that being a PSA 10.
Okay.
So that one sounds right. You said how much was this one?
100.
100. So obviously he's putting a $100 price on that one. I should probably be a little more careful and look that one up. But it is a out of 10. So an out of 10 Justin Herbert is probably going to be in the ballpark of that. Like I doubt it would be a whole lot less than that, right? And you said 45 on that one?
Dad,
So-
don't talk about the sticker on the back.
That one's that's a cool jersey out of 40. It's possible that's worth a little less than that.
Okay.
It's probably within 10 bucks of what that would be worth. That would be my guess on these three.
Did you see cards that you want to trade for?
Yeah, but they're expensive.
They're too expensive. Which ones?
I had this.
Okay.
That. I also had.
That one doesn't have a sticker. What is that one?
Matthew?
That's the.
That was around 200
wait,
bucks, I
know.
think. That one's like 250
Stained
bucks.
I had
glass.
the James.
Well, that one's a lot.
Anybody?
Yeah, that's stained glass. You're right. That's stained glass.
Yeah, I'd probably want to trade like these for maybe one card.
You want to trade these for what?
One card.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're in the ballpark on a couple of them, right? I mean, I think we're probably in the ballpark on that one and maybe that one. But let me just kind of verify. Let me see if I can find
You verify something.
this particular card.
Which one are you looking up?
I'm
This
looking
guy
up
here?
that one just to see if I can find the exact card.
So this is the one I kind of wanted to open. Do you
What is that
mind?
one? What does that say on the top of it? Crush?
Crush, yeah.
Okay, so I
take
can
the
type in
plastic off
crush
of
in the
this? Is that
market
okay with
numbers.
you?
So this one is a little lower. So I see $50 on the last sale on that one. So that one, you might be a little high on that one.
Yeah.
The other ones you're probably good at. So like on this one, I'm going to type in McConkey. What does that say? Rising rookie.
Yes.
And that was out of 40, right?
Yeah, that's a cool patch too.
It is a nice patch. And the quality of the patch sometimes makes a difference. So like I put in, so like that one sold for $60.
But that has two
But it's got
colors.
better patches, right? This one was $20.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Yeah. This one's a little nicer, but yeah. This one was $31.99. So $29.01. So this is probably more like $30.
Okay.
Let me see what the Brock Bowers stained glass is going for. Sure. You want to just buy that? Cool. If you could help him there.
Yes, I can. This is the one part of the thing I know how to do. Hand out the card, take the money.
So this was last sale on the Brock Bowers was $150.
I could throw in cash.
I think so as I said, I think this one's gonna be closer to 50.
Yeah.
This one I've got around 30. And you said that one was 40?
550 or
What's that?
45.
45 on that one?
Yeah.
So,
What is he trying to
so
get?
it's like
This one?
125. Yeah. You want to throw in 20 bucks cash and we'll call it even for that? Deal. Awesome. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's
You're the
cool.
best.
Enjoy the Brock Bowers.
meeting
Nice to
you.
meet you, man. Absolutely.
Would you buy?
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, we're back. We're
Now
back.
what? Now what have you got?
You got an Aaron Judge card? You pulled that out of a pack?
Yes.
Where did you go? Did you go and sell one of the other cards?
No. I actually bought this. I had $10 left over.
You had $10.
From baseball. My sister said if I get on base, I get 20.
If you got on base, you got $20.
Yes, I got
Okay.
$20. And I bought 3 packs for 10. And I pulled this in one of the packs.
Nice.
And I got a few cards. I got that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you buy any of these.
No, I'm good. I appreciate it though.
What you doing there, Judge?
Thank you very much. You want to do $5 for it? Okay, good. All right, there you go. Let's get him $5 for his Aaron Judge card. There you go. All right, look at you. All right, did you help
Okay,
this
I
guy
have not
out?
yet. Okay, what was
there
the one
something
you
else you
wanted
wanted
to
to see?
see?
Give me just 1 second.
Tell them the dynasty.
So I got 1,200 on
Acuna?
this one. This is an out of 5. So the dynasties tend to go anywhere between about 500 and 1,000. I got a little bit of a premium on that one because of the patch.
Yeah.
The only other tomahawk patch I've seen on any of the dynasties sold for 1176. So
I'm gonna pass, but this is just a little light for me.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to see it. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
We're good on that.
cool.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sold a card.
All right, good job. Good job. All right, we can do Chick-fil-A for dinner tonight.
All right.
All right, we're
No,
moving up
because you
in the
gave all
world.
our money to the little kid who got on base.
I did give him a lot of money. We need to sell something else, so we could go to Chipotle. It'll be great.
What are you asking on Acuna?
1,200 on that one. Most of his dynasty stuff goes for like between like 600 and 900. That one because of the patch.
Yeah.
I see a little bit of a premium and out of 5.
What about Chipper? How much on that?
Maybe around 500. 1 of 1.
Any interest in that for Chipper?
Doing a
Oh, here we
trade?
go. Otani.
No, actually, this is not the most valuable Shohei Ohtani rookie card because it's a little less valuable because it's not an action shot. It's
Oh, that's
when he
worse.
It was when he was being introduced to the team. Yeah, generally people like to see action shots on their card.
Okay.
So sometimes when you get a posed photo, especially like from before he was playing, like at a podium or something, it's typically not going to be
But
quite
what
as
about
valuable.
this made you think, well, I'll at least look it up?
Well, because he just offered me a trade. He just said, would you have interest in the Shohei Ohtani for the Chipper Jones?
Oh, I see.
So, I mean, that would be trading an Atlanta Braves legend, but it would be trading it for the hottest player in all of baseball. So,
Okay,
I mean,
I
that caught my attention. Anytime someone's going to offer you where they're trading you an Ohtani card, you gotta like consider that.
Okay. Do you already know what the value of this Chipper Jones is?
I mean, I estimated 500, but I am going to look it up a little bit. So this is like the PSA 9 of that card, PSA 10. So basically the last sale of this card in a PSA 10, this one's been going, over the last 30 days it's averaged $375. The last couple sales are a little north of $400.
Okay.
So that's, and I had said I
This one's
ballparked
cool.
that one
It's
at
like
around
metal or
$500.
something.
Yeah. Chipper. So what I'm going to do is that, exact one wouldn't have probably sold before, but I'm going to put Chipper Jones 1 of 1, and that is that gilded?
Yes.
Topps
It says
Gilded
Topps
collection.
Gilded,
So I'm
1
just
of
going to put
1.
Chipper Jones 1 of 1 gilded into Market Movers and
Is
see what
that
it comes
the-
up with.
Is this frame, like the gold frame you put on that, or it comes like that?
No, that came that way. Yeah, so actually I see, one sold for 700, a different gilded 1 of 1. 700 was the last sale I see there. Let me see if there's any others. And then another one sold for 340. So yeah, I mean but that was a couple of years ago.
I know there was a 600 sale on that, and I know that was an outlier, but
Yeah.
so I don't know. Those are similar in value to me.
I think it's
I'd be
similar. I think it's
honest.
similar in value. I think the Chipper's slightly higher.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you'd be willing to put in on top of the Ohtani?
Not really. I mean, I put that in. That's not worth. I don't know what that's worth, but it's not a huge card at all.
Yeah.
I'll throw that in there. That's probably a $25, $30 card.
Would you be willing to put in $50 cash?
Probably not. Probably
No?
less than I do.
Yeah. So the offer on the table right now. So he's offering a Shohei Ohtani, which is around $400, a little north of $400. plus this card, which I don't know the value of. He said it might be like 25 bucks. I had asked for 500 for that, and I think the 500 substantiated because the two sales that I see, one was 700, and then this one back here, which was a few years ago. No, that was an out of 10. This one down here was 340. That was a few years ago. So I had this one at 500. I mean, you could certainly go off the $700 sale and say that that's worth a little more. Let me just look at his other 101s. And what I'm actually going to do, let me filter by price. Filter by price. So let me look at all the chipper 101s that are sold between $300 and $700 in Market Movers. Sort by date and kind of see if I see 101s from other sets. This one sold. This was a 101 from a different set, Diamond Icons, that sold for $500. I think 500's around right on that. So I'm going to let you make the decision on this. So $500 for the chipper, I think, is around proper.
Okay.
The Otani's a little over 400. He's offered this other card. So value-wise, I think he would be getting the better value. Liquidity-wise, I'm getting more liquidity because a PSA 10 Otani rookie, super liquid. I could turn around and trade or sell out of that tomorrow. It would be very easy to do. The chipper is not nearly as liquid. That's got to go to a collector. That's not as easy to sell out of. It's because it's not like a hot card. It's also not graded, right? And it's a 101, which sometimes can make it difficult for people to price and everything like that. Because that exact copy of that card's never sold before in history, right? So, what do you think we should do?
I think, to me, the fact that you already said you are kind of over-indexed on Otani, and we're in Atlanta, so finding a Braves collector probably isn't the hardest thing on earth. I would probably say no.
Okay.
But I like you, and thank you for coming by.
I would do it if you threw 50 bucks on top of the Otani. Otherwise, I think I'm going to pass. Per her advice.
Okay. Maybe in the middle, 30 bucks, get it done.
30 bucks plus the card?
Yeah. That, 30 bucks.
And I think that's getting more fair now. What do you think? That's getting closer to my ask price.
I mean, you're the expert, so sure.
Where can I buy you dinner with the 30 bucks tonight?
Absolutely not.
Can I buy you a glass of wine with
Yes.
30 bucks tonight? Okay. All right, we'll do that. All right, $30. Good.
Good with that?
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet y'all.
There you go. Enjoy the chipper.
Thank you.
That's a nice
Appreciate
card.
it.
Absolutely.
You
I told you this kid. I told you he would be back, by the way.
You somehow now have a graded
Yeah, how did you get that
Acuna?
card?
What have you done, young man?
A person gave me it for free.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, now you're trying. That's a cool card too, isn't it?
it's got like a
Top 30?
hologram or something.
But now you're trying to sell it.
Yes.
Okay. What's
40 or 50.
How do you know if that's worth that much?
just raw sheer
Just
confidence?
your feelings.
Because Ronald Acuna Jr. is a good player.
He is a good player. That is a fact.
This is when he was younger, and this is when, like, 2024, 2023. If you'll pay me 50 or 60 for it.
50 or 60. The price just going up now. You started off coming over here wanting to sell all your cards for $5. Now you got.
Yeah, we could have bought his whole lot for $10 initially. $50.
Would you do 50 for this one? Please.
No,
This is the same one that was $5
I am
earlier.
done buying
What about all
cards.
of these?
I mean, you got great ones. I already have some of them in my case that I bought from you earlier today. I already have a whole stack in my.
All of these for 50.
All of those for 50.
Yes.
All of them for 50.
Wow.
Yes, except these two.
Except those. Those ones for 50. Weren't these the same ones that earlier you're trying to sell me for $10?
Yeah.
Now the price is up at $50?
Yes, because it's 10, 20, 30, 40,
Oh.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. I'll give 120.
$120? Why does the price keep going up?
I don't know, but can I at least have 100 or 50 or 60?
I told you he'd be back here asking for $100, and here we are.
Have 60 or 100.
Literally, the price is going up by the minute.
You are.
I didn't even know.
You are out here doing a good job.
Would you do 60 or 100? Please.
No, I am good. I bought so many cards today. I'm not going to buy any more cards.
But you did a great job.
50.
You somehow came in this card show with nothing. With what did you get? $20 from your sister, and now you have a graded Acuna card in a slab. Like, you're killing it, young man.
Bid 40.
No, I'm good. I've already got that Aaron Judge card I bought off you earlier, plus
You gotta
the other cards.
try to
I
go
bought you off you
convince
before that.
Harrison.
Hey, all of these for 50. All of these for 50, and my lowest would be 30.
What do you think about that, H?
I come in here with $0 and $20 from a system.
Oh, buddy, you're awesome.
Dang it.
Oh, Harrison's gonna pass. Sorry, it was a good try, though.
I'm not interested in baseball.
20 for what? 20 for the slab?
20 for all the cards.
And the slab?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so our first day at a card show together has come to an end. How was your experience as a dealer?
It was good. I learned a lot. I feel like I have 100 miles to go, but it was fun.
There you go. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you all out there for watching. We appreciated it. We used the Market Movers app throughout the video today, and we got a brand new version of Market Movers that is now out. I would love for you to get that Market Movers app. Just go to the App Store on your phone, search for Market Movers, and you can use that Market Movers app at home. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon with our next one. Take care.